Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to detail step by step the perfect dynamic warm-up for motocross so you can get out on the track feeling your best. Let's get right into it. So the reason we call it a dynamic warm-up is because it's moving and changing. It's totally different from static stretching, which is like when you sit on the ground and touch your toes for up to 30 seconds. A dynamic warm-up better replicates the demand of whatever physical activity you're doing. In our case, this means motocross. So when you think dynamic warm-up, all you need to think is the acronym RAMP, R-A-M-P. The R stands for raise. You want to raise your core body temperature, your muscle temperature, and your heart rate. Your body tends to work so much better when it's warm, and the higher heart rate will help get blood to all of your extremities. A and M stand for activate and mobilize. You want to activate and increase range of motion for the muscles you'll be using in the upcoming session. So since we're talking about motocross, we need to activate all of the muscles as it's a full body sport. And the P stands for potentiate. We need to wake up your central and peripheral nervous system. This prepares both the body and mind for what you're about to do. This is especially important if you're training early in the morning before anything has really had a chance to stimulate your body and your mind. And one other thing to note is the best time to warm up is as close to that activity as possible. I would even recommend doing this warm up fully geared up. That way you can go straight from the warm up and hop on the bike and get out on the track. Now, if you guys do end up finding this video helpful, be sure you join the community by subscribing to the channel. That way you get my videos put in your subscriber feed. You don't have to look for them. So now that we understand what a dynamic warm-up is and how it's different from something like static stretching, let's go ahead and get right into the actual warm-up that's going to cover all elements of ramp. So you always want to start with 10 to 15 minutes of movement on the cardio equipment of your choice. The goal of this is to actually get a light sweat going. That's how you know for sure that your body temp is going up. This is also getting the fluid in your joints warm and moving, getting rid of any joint stiffness. And if you don't have any cardio equipment, no big deal. You can always just go for a light jog outside. And once you feel that light sweat coming on, you can go ahead and hop off the cardio equipment. And from there, we move on to our dynamic stretches. So go ahead and check out these stretches. And if you guys have any questions on technique, form, where you should be feeling it, make sure you comment down below so I can answer the question for everybody. And the key with these dynamic stretches is to push for discomfort, not pain. If you find at any time that you're in pain, you're pushing your body a little too far and you need to dial it back. We're challenging our muscles' flexibility and our joint range of motion, and you might find that it takes almost a full 20 yards to feel like your muscles are loosening up, and that's okay. Feel free to repeat a stretch a couple times until you feel your body really starting to loosen up and feel better. Also, remember that performing each of these stretches is a skill on its own. Some might feel a little goofy, and you may not feel a good stretch if you're not doing them right, so make sure you pay attention to every little detail of the stretches I'm demonstrating, and remember that practice makes perfect. Now once you've finished all the dynamic stretches, you can do a little bit of bonus foam rolling. Foam rolling is something that I consider absolutely necessary. So if you're not sure how to do it, I made an entire video about the perfect foam rolling technique, and I'll put that on the screen and I'll link it in the description down below. Now if you don't have a foam roller, I've also put a link in the description to the foam roller you see me using in the video. It's super cheap, and I promise you won't regret picking one of these up. I use it literally every single day. So again, this is a full body dynamic warm-up that is perfect for motocross. It's something I have my guys at MTF use every single day before they ride. And if you're serious about getting better and reaching that next level in your performance, you have to stop skipping the warm-up. If If you guys have any topics or questions you'd like to see me cover in future videos, be sure to comment it down below. Whatever the most liked comment is or the most repeated comment, that's what I'll be covering in my next video. All right, guys, that'll do it for today. If you're enjoying the content, please join the community, subscribe to the channel, and do me a favor, if you liked the video, if you found it useful, be sure to hit that like button. It helps me get this video out to more people who might actually need this information. All right, I will see you guys in the next one.